Welcome to OSA. This video is to demonstrate how to set up the IP camera viewer in OSA. To start off, let's log into the web user interface. Enter your username and your password. If you don't automatically come up on the Objects page, just click up here on Objects and it will take you to the Objects page. Now we want to scroll down here to the bottom and we want to name our IP camera. Since mine is located in my office, I'm going to name mine Office Cam. For the description, I will just enter IP camera. You can actually type in any description you would like. Under type, I'm going to scroll down and find the IP camera type. Click Enabled and then click Add. Now then, if we go back up to the top, we should find our IP camera, Office Cam. Click on it and it'll bring up this little box to the right. Notice that there's no methods and the only property is stream address. So we need to enter this property. If you don't already have this, it's not hard to find. I suggest you go to a website called iSpyConnect.com. Go to Help and come down to the camera database. Here you will find a huge list of practically every IP camera out there. I own a Tinvis, so what we will do is we will scroll down to the T's and we will find Tinvis. And then I'll click on it. And then over here you have all your models. Scroll down until you find your model. My model is way down here, JPT 3815W213. This is starting my model right here. I need to go ahead and stress and point out that the current viewer in OSA cannot handle FFmpeg or VLC type streaming. You must use an MPEG or a JPEG. So, with that said, I'm going to look down here. Here's my model, and you'll notice there's 6 different MPEG stream possibilities. You may need to try them all to find the one that works best for you. Some of them include resolution, some include rate, some are totally a completely different control URL altogether. So try a combination of them all until you find the one that works best for you. I know for a fact that this one right here works for me. So I'm going to just copy this and go back to my web user interface, click on stream address and paste it here. Then I'm going to go back to the very beginning of it, and I need to point out one more thing. Pre 4.4 OSA, you had to include the http://. However, with the release of 4.4 or later, you no longer need to include this. So I'm going to delete the http: and the 2 ./. Now where it says IP address, I need to type in the actual physical IP address of my camera. 192.168. We need to follow that with a colon and then the port number of your camera. Sometimes this is defaulted to 80 or 81, but you may have changed it. You may have more than one camera. So just make sure that you double check your IP address and include the colon and the port. Next follows a / along with the command that you found or the URL you found to get the stream. Mine is videostream.cgi ? And then it has my authentication, which is user equals username and password equals password. Now anytime you see information in square brackets like this, you're actually supposed to change this to the actual information. Now I've just set my camera up for this purpose of this video, so my username is admin and my password is just password. So I'm going to save this, and up here you'll see I've got my IP address along with a colon and a port, and then the command to retrieve my video stream along with my authentication, user equals admin and password equals password. So let's see if this works. Let's bring up our screens program. Now with your screens program, you can add the viewer to the main screen if you like. I actually prefer mine to be on its own screen. So I've already created a blank screen that we will use. So if I click on my little camera symbol up here, it's going to open my blank screen that I've created. Now I'm going to right click, go to add control, and then come down to camera viewer. When this next little box opens up, drop down this box and you'll see your camera. We've only created one, so it's the only one in the list. So I'm going to select it and click add. Here comes my viewer. Now I don't know if y'all can see me, but I'm waving my hands. My lights are off in the office right now, but I think y'all will get the idea and can see my hand moving. So now I've created a viewer and it's working just fine. I can right click and turn on edit mode so that I can click and hold, and now I can drag this and place it pretty much anywhere I want to. And then I can uncheck edit and it's going to be set in place. So basically that's how to set up an IP camera in OSA and how to create the viewer in the screens program. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for more information. Also, I will be releasing my new plugin with OSA 4.4. It will be called IP Cam 2, and it will actually add a lot more properties and methods to this same viewer that we have here. However, it will give you the capability of sending PTZ controls such as up, down, left, right, zoom in, zoom out. Also snapshots so that you can take pictures with your IP camera also. And this is going to unleash all kinds of things, because you could use motion detectors to activate the snapshot function of your IP camera. So stay tuned and look forward to my video for the IP Cam 2. Thank you for paying attention, and I appreciate your time.